That's the good stuff. Obsidian is just everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. What do you think about this obsidian, bro? You gonna lead me to the good stuff? Dude, I just got chills. Big obsidian colors, y'all. That is nuts. Time to load up. Is that boy in there? Let's get to digging. Welcome to the Crystal Collector. I'm Matrix.
Huh?
And this is Brian. Welcome to the Crystal Collector. My name is Brian. This is Matrix. And today we're in Utah at the Obsidian Beds, which is a free collecting site for the public. What? We're actually sitting right in the middle of one of the pits as we speak. The Bureau of Land Management allows you to come out and collect 25 pounds per day or up to 250 pounds per year per person. Do I get an extra 25 per Matrix? Because he's kind of like a human. What do y'all think? There's actually two different pits. We're going to start off today in the Snowflake Obsidian pit. You can see cows out there. All right, boy, we're here. Look at this. The road is made up of obsidian just everywhere, y'all. We're gonna find obsidian today, that's for sure. Just to show another angle here, the view is absolutely breathtaking. And then right over here, you've got the pit, and then we're gonna go collect the piles up top. Matrix hanging out. I've already told him don't be doing any kicks in this stuff because it's sharp. But look at this wall here. Pretty amazing in the snowflake area. You can just see that snowflake pattern in every piece, basically, of this obsidian. And it's really cool. You can see how the stuff formed and it just ran up in there, cooled down. I mean, look at all the seams. Super cool. Look at that. Right out of the wall. What do you think about this obsidian, bro? This pit, it's pretty good size. And I guess everything that was dug out of here is right over there. You can pull right up to it with your car. So there's telling piles, dump piles everywhere. But I think that is the good one. So we're gonna walk over and check them out, do some collecting. Ow, ooh, okay, that is why we need to wear gloves, boy, look. It got me, not bad, but you can just see how sharp that stuff is. All right, boy, come on, let's go collect out of the piles over here. We're gonna get her done. There's a massive amount of stuff already dug out here for y'all. I mean, look, you just put your bucket down and start collecting immediately. That's actually a really good one there. I like the ones that have cleaved and they're really flat. And then you've also got pieces like this, which is also really cool to collect. So it's not gonna take long to fill up our bucket here. I mean, look, we have a lot to choose from. Oh yeah. I'm probably not even gonna make it up to the top of the hill before filling this up. Oh, beautiful little snowflakes. But y'all, what are these snowflakes and what are they made of? Obviously it's a mineral within the obsidian, like an inclusion. Let's find out. Snowflake obsidian is one of nature's most beautiful volcanic creations. The white, snow-like patterns are actually tiny crystals of cristobolite, a type of quartz. As the lava cooled rapidly, some of it crystallized while the rest became glassy volcanic rock, forming these amazing snowflake patterns. Each piece is a frozen moment from ancient volcanic activity, creating these stunning, one-of-a-kind snowflake patterns. All right, the bucket is filling up fast. It's been like 5 minutes, y'all, so it's not gonna take me long at all to collect my limit for today. Be a little picky when you're doing this collecting here because there's so much. And some pieces you see just don't have a lot of shine or luster. So you can really go around like, look at that. That's really cool, but almost zero luster. It's still fun to go around and high grade and try to find the best pieces possible. And I probably would recommend gloves, because if not, you know, doing stuff like that, boy, you could end up with a pretty good cut. Ow! I actually kind of feel a little bad walking on this stuff. I mean, look at this. You're just literally walking, and every time you take a step, you're just sliding and crushing stuff. But I guess it's really the only way to do it. Ooh, ooh, here's a nice one. Check out that pattern. Nice and glossy. Massive piece. I don't think I'll keep that one. Ooh, there we go. I'll keep this one though. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good luster, lots of snowflakes. Well, made it to the top of the pile, and then look, it goes off to the back side. I gotta look even more. You'll have about half a bucket to fill up. Ooh. It's so crazy, y'all, to see this much of it just hanging out here. And you can come out here and dig it for free. There's no cost. Just be sure you don't go over that limit so that we keep places like this open to the public. This is considered the community area. Just thousands of snowflake obsidians here. Tens of thousands, probably millions in this whole area. And they're super glossy and shiny because it just rained a couple days ago. So any kind of dust that had settled is washed off, and it's just really cool to see, y'all, I'll tell you. All right, I think I am done. Half an hour, y'all. Check these out. Woo! Another one. Check out that box of rocks. So there you have it. Let's clean these up and check out some of the better finds. You can see here that these snowflake patterns are really cool. And they have a various look and shape to them. It's really neat. Shows the obsidian cleavage very well, but they have these really neat formations. All right, time to load up. What do you think about it, boy? You tell them. All right, we got another box of rocks for you, boy. Obsidian this time. These are all fluorites. If y'all probably saw a few weeks ago on the video. You need to get out and do a little pee, boy? Come on, let's go. Oh, there we go, boy. Don't go too far now. You already got something in your foot, bro? Already? In 2.3 seconds? There's nothing there. Go ahead. Come on. I know, boy. The desert's not so Oh, another one? Bro. We just need to put you in the truck. Let me see. I think that was a false alarm there, boy. I'd say we've collected at least half of our limit already in the snowflake side. Let's go over to the other pit where there's some really nice mahogany obsidian and a little bit of gold sheen. Let's check it out. You ready to go check out the other pit? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. I think he already knows to take it easy on this obsidian. Isn't that right, boy? The good thing is you can park real close to the pits here, y'all. But you for sure would need high clearance to get right up into these pits. All right, there's the pit there. We are coming up on it. Both pits are only like a quarter mile apart from each other, and you want to be sure that you only go to these pits, y'all. There's claims all around here. As far as I know, these are the only 2 designated areas for collecting. You definitely don't want to be on someone's claim. At this pit, you can also park right on it. Let's walk down to the main wall here. All right, here it is. It's been 4 years since I've been here, and I can tell for sure there's been a decent amount of digging going on. But luckily, it rained a couple days ago, and look, there's gonna be shiny, cleaned up obsidian all over the surface here. And what's good about that is I can kind of take just the nice lustrous pieces. I don't have to guess. I guess I could clean them here before I take them home, but sometimes some of this stuff is really good quality and sometimes it's just not. Mahogany, y'all. Not even the best piece. Here we go. Whoa, check that out. Now that is what we're looking for right there. That's the good stuff. Mahogany and the gold sheen. Golly. That's a pretty piece. All right, that one will go straight into the pocket. And this time, y'all, I don't have to run away with it. It's mine. I found it. What? Oh, look at that. This piece doesn't have a lot of luster, but boy, does it have. The color and the patterns. So first, I'm just gonna look around, I think, on the surface here before I step on all of it and just maybe pick around and see what we can find. I guess I should go get my container and we'll fill up a container of this just walking around the surface. But then, y'all, I do want to dig out from the top. We're gonna go check that out in just a few seconds. But first, let's see what we can find on the surface. I guarantee you after that rain, there's gonna be more of those magnificent pieces with that iridescent coloring, mahogany sheen. Oh, such cool stuff. And another cool one, not quite as colorful, but just the patterns, y'all. Look at that. And the way it plays on the sun and the light. Probably should have some gloves on crawling around, but I kind of got anxious and ran down into the pit. Look at this nice mahogany. You can see why they call it that. It looks like wood, but check it out. It's just crazy wood-like. You get a few different types of patterns. Oh, I see one way over there, and I just dropped that one. See it right there? Let's go get it. Looks like some good mahogany here. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Now that is why they call it the mahogany. That wood grain pattern. That mahogany is just so neat. And I'm sure you're wondering, like me, what is going on with this mahogany? How did it form? We've already talked about the snowflake inclusions. So what about the mahogany? Let's find out what's going on here in these obsidian rocks. Mahogany obsidian is a beautiful variety of volcanic glass, formed from rapidly cooled lava, just like the regular obsidian. But what makes this type unique is the really deep reddish-brown patterns caused by tiny inclusions of iron and other minerals mixing into the molten rock as it cooled. The rich mahogany color contrasts with the black, creating stunning patterns that make each piece a one-of-a-kind. It's still glassy, still sharp, but with a warm, earthy look that tells the story of this complex chemistry inside these ancient volcanoes. Oh boy, just picking up these mahoganies left and right. There you have it. Piles times infinite at this location. And you know, I'm surprised. The last time I was here, it's been 4 years, I ran into a couple of, especially one big, massive lizard. And I haven't seen any yet today, but I'm curious because it was probably the biggest lizard that I'd ever seen in person. But maybe, dude, I just got chills. Look, chill bumps on my arm. That was crazy. I've been out here for an hour and have not seen a lizard. And I'm talking, look at this. Oh, he's quick. Whoa. That dude is fast. Where's he going? Okay. Got an idea. I think this is a different type than I seen the last time I was here. Oh, there he is. See it on the rock? Right there. That's actually a pretty good sized lizard. Probably 8 inches, 10 inches long with the tail. Pretty long tail there. Check it out. What's up, buddy? What's up, you guarding the obsidian here? Check him out. He's not too afraid. I don't know what kind he is. If anybody knows, let us know in the comments. It's got like 2 banded stripes. Oh! Oh, there he goes. You gonna lead me to the good stuff? I think that's what he's trying to do. Dude, he is. He's not that scared. Are you gonna lead me to the good stuff? Where should I dig? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up top? Nope, nope. Going back to his home. All right, I'm gonna leave the lizard alone. But that was crazy. I was just sitting here talking about how last time I seen a lizard and then boom, one pops out. Huh. He's a big boy. All right, let's get back to it. Let's do some collecting. So I'm getting some odd looking stuff. I've never quite seen this. It's kind of, here's one here. It's looking like, almost like a tiger print or something. Check it out. Really neat. It's a little bit different of a look than I've seen here. A little different from that mahogany. It's almost like a tiger stripe. Well, let's continue to walk on up to the top and see. So here we are at the top of the pit. Bucket's filling up fast. And let's check out the wall here. Kind of similar to the one in the other pit, except for a little bit different obsidian. You're not really seeing the snowflake over here. Look at that, just pieces of mahogany obsidian falling right out of the wall. Big sections here. Wow, it just comes out so easily. And if you're gonna dig this, you for sure wanna wear a mask. And I do have one. So I'm gonna collect a few more pieces here on the surface, and then I'm gonna come back and I think I'm gonna dig probably right over in here. Oh yeah, there's some big chunks. Look at this. Yeah. Pretty good quality stuff just coming right out of the wall. I'm gonna be super, super, super careful not using gloves to pull this out, but I'm here. Just want to show you how. Don't want to pull it too hard and slice my finger completely in two. Look how easy it is to dig out. So with the little tool, it'd be simple. Look, oh, nice. Couple of nice mahoganies, and then there's more behind it. Big chunk there. Oh, check it out on this piece I just pulled out. I think it's just a coating. It's a little iridescent. Yeah. Rubbed right off. Oh well, but still, nice pieces here. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks just like a piece of wood. It's crazy. We're already getting a pretty good bucket here, but I think it's time to go ahead and dig a little bit out of the wall here. So let's go get the respirator and let's get to digging. So I'm about to walk to the top and I'm looking down, going to go up there and dig, but I look down and I'm seeing these red bits, and it's like in the obsidian. So I'm like, this is cool. What if you could find like bigger chunks of this? And I start looking up, and check it out, y'all. Let me see here. I got to climb up. All right. I don't really suggest climbing and scaling these walls too much, y'all. But check this out. Look, right here, we've got some of that material. I don't know if it's going to come out in any bigger chunks, but look at the craziness in those colors, y'all. That is nuts. I didn't even know it did this. And it looks like they're just really small pieces, but golly, look, can you imagine getting a large piece out like that? Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get out a few of these pieces. Look at what I'm getting into, y'all. Check it out. There's more here. Oh, there's a piece there. Got some pretty big chunks here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Just spilling out the wall. Golly. All right, y'all, I got stuck on the side of the hill here. I still haven't made it to the top. If I don't watch out, I'm gonna get my limit. But look at this stuff. It has crazy, crazy luster. I'm liking it. Look at that. I mean, it's like a mirror shine, really, on this stuff. Yeah. I don't think I've ever found any here with this much luster. It's just right here in this pocket, like every piece I'm pulling out. Look, oh, wow. Golly. Maybe I'll just continue to dig in this spot because I'm telling you, they are coming. Oh, the quality is just spectacular. This is a big one. It's not even loose. Well, it's kind of loose, but it ain't out of the ground yet. I mean, it's gonna be, you can feel the slickness of it. It's so shiny. Should just be able to wiggle it out here. Ooh, ooh. Some nice mahogany on those two pieces. Maybe this one will have some nice mahogany. This could be my best piece of the day. Oh, it just broke. Oh, look at the wood. Well, I'm calling it wood, but the mahogany sections. Oh my gosh. This quality, y'all. God, the stuff is like glass, which obviously I guess it kind of is glass. Another one in the wall. Big obsidian. Oh, wow. Yo, I just tapped into the red. Look at this. Just found this one. And look. Oh, yeah. I was digging that section and the whole thing just came down. Oh, yeah, look at those reds. There could be more. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Still in the matrix. Oh, that is cool. I really like this. All this is obsidian. Oh, we might get some big chunks out in here. Golly, it just breaks up, but the pieces that are left are just really good quality coming out of here. Jeez. What you want to do is try to get behind the blowouts there so you don't just break them into tiny chunks. But for the most part, they're pretty cracked up. I mean, look at this. There's everywhere in this wall here. Talk about Obsidian Nation. I just can't get enough of this stuff. Oh, the quality. All right, y'all, we're in Crazy Town now. Look at this piece. Just pulled out a really large one. Super quality, but this is a first. I haven't seen any snowflake over here, and this piece came out of right there. Look at this. It has a snowflake, and it's the crazy good quality. So check it out. We got snowflakes in this pocket. Don't know if we'll get another good piece out, but that one was really good. A little single snowflake. Oh, look at that. Snowflake in the pocket there. Check out the formations. That's cool. We'll see if that one will come out. Oh, it just went into several pieces. Oh, that's got the red in it. But what I've noticed about the red, y'all, it just breaks up. See that red? Look. Oh, we've got some red. Oh, look at these pieces. Small, but mighty. Maybe we'll get a bigger piece out of this pocket. So this piece here has a lot of good color. Maybe one of my favorites as far as those red colors is concerned. Look at that. That's cool. All right, filled that up pretty quickly. I think I'm already at my limit between this pit and the snowflake pit. Never even got to the top up there, but that's okay because we found some really, really good material here right in the side wall. Just incredible. So let's clean some of this up and check out some of our best finds from the day. Here we have some variety of the mahogany. This one being really lustrous, kind of unusual to get them this good. But you can see up close that almost wood grain-like appearance. Now this one having a little different coloring, almost like some sort of tiger skin. This one having kind of a flame. Here we are at the end of the day. What an awesome time here at the Obsidian Beds in Utah. It was a great day, but I did find a few pieces that I didn't capture on video, y'all. Some really nice red and black obsidian. Let's check them out and the others all cleaned up and really see what we found today. So here's a handful of those reds. I mean, some of these are really cool. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, some of these red colors are just outstanding. And sometimes the snowflake even will mix, look at this, with the mahogany. Really neat. Here's a couple more here. Gets really interesting when they mix and match there. What a beautiful day. And now it is time for my favorite snack in the world. Does anybody even know what these are? If you do, leave it in the comments. They're not grapes, they're a variety of grapes. And unless you live on the East Coast, really the Southeast, the Mid-Atlantic area, you may have not have heard of these. That's what we're talking about right there. Well, did y'all figure it out? They're called muscadines and scuppernongs. And normally you would want to eat the peeling, but these have been frozen and rethawed, so the peeling gets a little chewy. But they're so good, y'all.